Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 water. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. That was one of the dumber things I've done in a little while. The hell happened to sub count? It was a lot higher yesterday. I think YouTube's been taking subs away again. So fun little fact, I have absolutely no idea what to do today. Let's... Who sent me a message on Steam? Yeah, thank you, Simulate. You absolute git. I'm gonna actually have to turn my Steam off now because of him. Because otherwise he's just gonna spam the crap out of me. I can farm. I can farm. That is always a good suggestion. Let's turn off the blur because that's actually kind of annoying at times. Yeah, this is what happens when I don't have a plan for a stream. Oh, we can... Yes. Yes. Grab the new Holland T6. I'll post the link a few seconds after I said I was live. The bot was on time. The bot is actually being very good today. The last couple of days, in fact. What you missed? You missed hello. Speed is key. That's about it. How is Dave today then? Dave is awake and very surprised about it. I've actually been awake since like 1 o'clock, which is surprising because I didn't get to bed until like 6. Because as I was kind of mentioning a bit yesterday, I was watching WrestleMania last night. Did I fix the hitch on the Fiat? No, I don't. See, the problem with the hitch is to fix it, I would need to basically remodel it. I would need to tweak the model to bring that hitch down, and it's... Dave is a lazy person. I can go till 7 if I want. Sim, are you streaming today or not? Like, if you want to stream, dude, I'll end at 6. This is news to me. I don't... You want to know how a kid won a match? How the hell did that happen? Yes. Yeah, that was... What do I think of the main event? I was shocked. I was fully expecting the exact opposite result. Need to record videos, they're more important. Yeah, fair enough, dude. So I'm gonna go till 7, apparently. As I've literally just discovered. I will... Okay. Is this the real Dave? It's not like him to get up at 1. It is the real Dave because he didn't sleep particularly well. Hello, Clear Air Softing. I do love this trailer. This is the best autoload trailer, I swear. Ronda Rousey. That was the match of the night. That was the absolute match of the night. You saw he literally just said he's recording videos instead. Which you guys found out when I did. Yeah, Ronda Rousey's match was match of the night, and I'm genuinely surprised to say that because it shouldn't have been. It had no right to be the best match. There is no way a debut match should ever be the best match, never mind at WrestleMania. You didn't see fair enough yourself. So I think I need... Oh, that's why I had a telehandler, wasn't it? That's actually why I had a telehandler, was to deal with the bales. Can I... I've done a really stupid thing now. Can I get rid of... this. The vertical bale grab. Because I don't know what attacher it has. Oh, it's got a front loader attacher! I am a genius! Fiat, come to my aid. Rhonda picked Triple H up. I was doing poplars. No, TMCC, the poplars aren't grown yet, unfortunately. That's why the harvesters just sat there. Where is, like, any of the weights? Just any random... I don't think the Fiat will do what I wanted to do here, but we'll try. Yeah, Triple H is heavier than I am, and I'm not a small person. I am not exactly light, and he weighs more than me. Seeing as I can't find a weight, I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes looking for one. Let's see what happens. This isn't gonna end well at all. Hello. Damn thing does have a... Front loader attacher, please. And I want to reset you from the shop. What on earth is at the shop still? Oh, the grass pickup header. Okay. There was a weight next to the greenhouses, was there? Off back down we go to see if Yanis is correct. Also, hello, Fahy. Fiat Dirty looks really good with my shaders. These shaders are amazing. I absolutely love how well spotted, Yanis. I love how reshade looks. That said, there is a weakness in it, and I'll be honest. You might have noticed that all the videos that I've recorded and all the streams that I've done for the last... Well, since I've installed reshade, for a while anyway, but they've all been during the daytime, because reshade gets really derpy at night. It looks horrific. Where are my shaders from? It's reshade, which you can download from like reshade.me or something like that. And the actual config I'm using I found on FSUK. There's a config file of or topic on there with a config file in it, and it just looks stunning in FarmSim. Is it X to do this, or no? It's X to get the forks. So I need to just rejig courseplay a tad. How do you do this? How do you... Oh, it's Y. Why would it be... Why is it Y? What actually happens at night? Reshade has an issue with shadows. I'm gonna come clean about this. Reshade has a major issue with shadows. And, yeah, at night it looks... To give it a single word, terrible. Hello, Massey Grace. Witchy, you were so fast there, I didn't actually see what he said. That was amazing. I need to, number one, check out the... I might not be able to move these bales right now. Cows could do with some extraction, so... I do need to get a new feed mixer. Because I got rid of the one that I had. For reasons. Let's get this one. And oh yeah, it's at the shop and there's no tractors up there. Oh look, I got a magical button that resets things. Boop, boop, boop. If I were to do... Yes! Haha! Oh no no no! a bit rude. Why am I somehow not surprised? I'll have a look at what was said in a minute. Just for funsies. Can't stay long, you've got a match. Are my streams less important than your matches, Mossy? I see how it is. I see how it is. So rude. Hello, Brandon Conlon. How are you doing today? I need to get rid of those wool pellets quite soon. I'm gonna cheat a bit and just use magical carry weight to lift a half-ton bale. There we go. So I can throw 3 silage bales in, which is actually convenient. Just want to double check this is within mixing things. Yes. Need to have the mixing wagon turned on so that it'll mix. See the leg break from my phone? Oh yeah, no. No, leg is not supposed to bend in that many directions at once. What mod is that? What mod is what? There are many mods around here, you have to be a bit more precise, Oron. If you mean what mod was I using to pick up the bales, that is... Which muscles mode? I think it's Creator Tools muscles mode I have on. The mixing mod is Fix Wagon Mix, or Mixer Wagon Fix, which I really like. I like how you have to actually mix the TMR. I'm gonna be honest. Because it makes sense. It makes a lot more sense than just it magically happening. Okay, that's not... I was hoping to have to make more TMR than I did. Right. I have a plan for the silage bales. And the plan is I'm just gonna kinda... Because I don't really want them. I'm gonna sell them. Because number one, they're 2,000 litres. Number two, I've got a pit of silage over there that I haven't used yet. Now, I know this is probably the most inefficient way of doing this, but this is the way I'm doing this. In fact, can I get an angle where I can launch this and it'll go into the sell point? Or at least nearby. Because if I can do that, that's going to speed things up a bit. It does tend to help if I don't run into walls. If you, yeah, like what you said, if you are enjoying, guys, hit the like button, and if you're new, you haven't done so yet, subscribe. I think I might have my notifications working. Excuse me while I go for a bit of a fly. Get down. It would be faster with a trader, yes, but less fun. I mean, trailers don't tend to end up in me flying. See you, Mossy. So the reason that in fact, if I just throw these out for now. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. I just realized my event list isn't working. Citrons TV, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you as well for letting me know that my notifications are now actually working. There was a problem with Streamlabs as I expected, and I'm gonna have to actually let Landy know about that. That's something he needs to be aware of. I am the master of breaking things. In fact, you guys know that I've got I need to update it because there's a new version uploaded yesterday. I've got Lone Oak for testing for bullet bill, and I managed to break the map. Managed to do something that isn't actually possible because I was derping. How can I pick them up? I use creator tools so that they... Oh, this... Ah! You got unsub for some reason. YouTube's do it. YouTube does it. Yeah, creator tools with the speed thing. It does actually break collisions. Which I wasn't aware of until I fell off Lone Oak. How am I? I'm doing good, Brandon. Thank you very much for asking. How are you doing, dude? I was not aware this thing could actually become a normal bale fork that's actually useful. You subscribe again? Probably should if you're going to watch regularly or on. There we go. Let's get the bale forks gone. And yeah, that works too, I guess. So what I want to do is see what I'm trying to do. What I want to do, and I know that I'm using keyboard. I wasn't intending on having a 2-hour stream, but now I am, so deal with it. I want to actually... Yes, thank you, Giants Physics. Why is it a different button to release the bales than to grab them in the first place? There we go. Yeah, that'll be a thumbnail at some point in the future. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but it happened. What I want to do is I want to restack these bales over here so that they're easier to get in and out of. Or in and out of the shed. Because where they are now, it involves a turn, which I don't like. Please don't physics again. You didn't physics again! Thank you, game. No more space to place new wool pallets of the sheep. Oh god, have I broken how the sheep work now? That was, well, not A, that is Z. Have I broken how the sheep work now by parking the New Holland there? It's okay. So you can attach second bale while one bale is still on, so you don't need to detach it. What? Oh, so you can, like, grab the 3 bales one by one for whatever reason? Okay, I guess. That makes absolutely no sense to me, but I'm sure it does to Creative Mesh, VM modding, whatever they want to go by this week. See, this is much neater now. And I can even move the straw bales in, start stacking them up the other side. Come to think of it, I should probably stack these bales, shouldn't I? I've made a hames of this already.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave?
On! Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, I guess, back to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. This is useful for other grabs, which can pick them from an accumulator. Yeah, I mean, the 3-bale accumulator is something that I plan on using on Colbra, which, by the way, if you didn't see it yet, there was a Colbra video this morning. I did do a roleplay where I managed to screw something up and had to roleplay screwing something up, which that got interesting quickly. Because I did a stupid and planted the wrong seeded the wrong crops. There we go. This is much neater than the way it was. I mean, the tractor is in no way pleased with this arrangement, but it works, so... Hello, Lewis. I did spot the sheep need cleaning, so let's grab the... grasshopper, because that's going to be easier. Actually tapped into the grasshopper already and didn't notice. Gonna keep it in this configuration because it's thin. You made it to a stream, but you're still finishing maths. 2 plus 2 is 5, Lewis. Remember that. Worthwhile life advice right there. 2 plus 2 is always 5. If you add something in extra. Always give 110%. Oh, it doesn't work like that, does it? Right. There we go, that's the sheep cleaned. Back to the Fiat. You thought 3 cubed was 9. No, it's 27, isn't it? Whoops. I pressed X instead of Y. It was 1 letter too early. Yes. The more impressive thing there, Lewis, is I did that in my head just out of nowhere, and I'm bad at maths. And when I say I'm bad at maths, I literally nearly failed maths in school. Can you, Bales, can you please, like, not? There we go. I do like this grab, actually. Like, yes, the feet's too small to hold it properly, and I think this is a... Oh, it's only like 1,000... the weight I'm using is only 1.1 tons. So I could get a much bigger weight on the feed, so... I was gonna say the feed can't handle it because this is the biggest weight. No, it's not. There's a bigger one, Dave. Pressed X again. Hello, Massey Powerly. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing very well indeed. Ooh. Come on, get into the stack. There we go. Them some well-stacked bales, yo. You doing good? How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Sheep cleanliness is at 3%. How is it at 3%? Is that not updated, or is something broke because of the crosshopper? Okay. Y is the button I want. Yes. Y is, and why am I deciding to do this during stream? This doesn't look unsafe. Not one little bit. Yeah, it's perfectly safe. I mean, it's not like the Fiat's kicking both the rear wheels up regularly. Yeah, it's not like that's a thing. It's not like I've just completely whiffed placement of those bales and they're massively out of alignment. I've apparently whiffed the placement of quite a few bales. There we go. Hello, Nathaniel. How are you doing today? So for those of you just joining, I can tell you that Simulate will not be streaming today. He wants to record instead. I literally found out as I was starting. To the extent that he literally came in here and said, "Hey Dave, you can stream till 7." So, in a complete change of plan from what I was going to do today, I'm going to stream till 7. Because I was going to try and record a couple of videos while Sim was streaming. The thing is, he's not. I'm just going to make the most of it and do a normal stream. I'm getting good at this whole bale stacking thing. Hello, FS matey. Are you by any chance a fan of boats? Or pirates? Am I any good at Irish? Neil? That's about all I know. Cunas Boher Kali and Banya? Is that good? And will Kiaragan Dogri and letters. Watched a bit of Black Pan yesterday, saw a lot of us. Yeah, Audi seem to be just like selling all of the GT3s of late. Because I was watching. What the hell was I watching that was a bit odd? A bit out of the ordinary. I was watching Japanese Super GT yesterday morning when I was in bed. Before I went to sleep, because of course that's when I'd be watching Japanese Super GT, because then at like 5 AM. And like half the field was Japanese, but then like the majority of the non-Japanese cars were Audis. It's like, how do Audis sell that many cars? Also, why is my phone going off so much? There was also a Toyota Prius with an LMP1 engine in it. Ooh! I just got an interesting email. Is that the email that I think I've got? I'm really sorry. I've gotta check this now. Holy crap! I actually got that game. Sweet. Landy is going to be. I won't say angry, but he's going to be kind of surprised when I tell him in TeamSpeak later. Got a game I wanted for myself for free. I am totally abusing the system. You're guessing good news. Yeah, I wanted a game, so I decided to chance my arm on Keymailer and apply for it, and I literally just got the email that, oh yeah, you've been approved for a key. What game? I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna be like that guy and say, oh yeah, I've just got this game completely for free. But it might go on like the channel at some point. I did get a game this week that I do plan on throwing on the channel. It's just a case of, well, recording a video. Actually, It's not a case of just recording a video. It's a case of redeeming the key first. That should be enough hay bales. And I've just realised I've put the more dense hay bales down the back. That was an incredibly dumb thing to do, Dave. Also, I've now cleared up a spot so that I can put away the bale trailer nicely. Goat Simulator 3, Goat Simulator 2. It was so good. They just went straight to the third. Do you know what? Let's set off the wool pallets. The second pallet is an ancient meme. It is liters. There you go, that's them strapped down. Where am I selling these? Oh, okay, up there. Hello, Eddie. Count Scapula has arrived. Yeah, if I can confirm, I do actually own Goat Simulator because I thought it was an April Fool's joke. And I was kind of impressed that it was an actual thing. Hello, the British one. How are you doing today? Do I play Fortnite? No. I have taste in games, Eddie. I've just realised, by the way, that this is all the water I have to drink for this stream because I forgot to bring up another drum. To those of you that love Fortnite, I'm not trying to make fun of you, I'm trying to make fun of Eddie. Those tram lines look so good. I know that I keep saying that, but I just can't help but notice them every single time, and they stand out just the right amount to look realistic. Oh, crap. So those of you who saw the roleplay series, the roleplay video today, what did you guys think of it? What did you guys think of how it all worked out and what I did and how I did it? How it Bob? It was great. Yeah, I actually really enjoy doing the roleplays. I know I don't do them much because I honestly, like, most of the time I say, oh, I'm get into the roleplay because I got off camera work to do. It's like an hour or two's off camera work. I just don't want to play Farm Sim for a bit. For the casual videos, I really prefer the roleplays personally. They're a lot more fun to record. I feel like I've got a bit more freedom to do things in, because I can do them in different ways. This is the entrance that I need? Question mark? That was the entrance that I needed! Exclamation mark. So now we'll just make all the money by selling the wool. I mean, it's not going to be a stupid amount, but it's going to be 11 grand, which ain't to be sniffed at. Your fingers smell like candy floss and you're concerned. Eddie, I'm concerned about half the things you say. I'll be quite honest. Where's the buy point for that medal? Nig Marius, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. This field with all the trees in it is 172 grand. It's a bit of a rip-off, I think. Granted, it does also come with a castle, so... Is most of the price for this field the castle or like the grass? I'm gonna say it's probably mainly the castle. Multiplayer? No. What is my most hatted thing in FS17? My most hatted thing would be the yeah, the Challenger. It has had 2 different hats on. That is definitely the most hatted thing. As it has worn the most hats. Let's get another couple of grass fields just for funsies. Because I do plan on doing grass silage very soon. This is quite close to the BGA. What's my most loafed thing in FS17? That'll be the wheat, which gets turned into... It gets turned into flour, and then that gets turned into bread, which is usually in loaf form. My most hated thing. Honestly, it's probably how MR handles hills. Because, well, yes, I do. In terms of in-game, outside of the game, it's the way the community behaves at times. Yeah, it's how MR handles hills. It's rare that a mod does something so stupid it just puts me off it completely, but yeah, MR has done that. Actually, so did Simple Reset when it decided to reset everything in visual range, which was equally as... Did those pigs just all teleport at once? I'm on to you, pigs. It's a pigspiracy. Ooh, can I buy this field too? Whoa! Can I... $9 grand, yes, bought. I'm good at this. I'm good at saving money. Look at my... I've just spent like $100 grand. Ireland. What about Ireland, Donald? Burb, says Yanis. I believe that is the word. I do hear that burb is the word. Get more cows or money makers. I'm trying to kind of do a bit of everything on this map, so more cows isn't going to solve anything. Pigs are really good for making money, to be fair. How was Chris there before I pressed the live button? I guess he presumed I'd be streaming today. Somehow, I don't know, because I didn't tell him I was going to be streaming, unless Witchy told him. Because literally the only person who knew I was about to start streaming was Witchy. Other than me. So there's these bales I'm just going to sell off. I think I've got enough for a while there. Steam. Oh, okay. Chris saw me open Farm Sim at like 10 to 5 or 5 to 5 or whatever time it was. Please buy the big castle field. I can't afford it though, and I don't want to... Like, I'm at the point on the map now where I'm quite happy with what I've got for the most part, and I'll only cheat in money to show stuff off at this point. Yeah, Chris is probably going to stream after Landy, and Landy's going to stream for as long as he wants. When I sell the bales, I will not be making enough money to buy the castle field after I sell these. I pretty much need all of these to be silage bales to afford the castle field. I don't get why people are just saying random words at me. I get why Eddie said Snapchat, because he's got an addiction and a problem. But I'll get the... There we go. I would do a Twitch stream later tonight, but I do want to record for Wednesday after my stream. Or after this, so... Actually, I've got to eat as well, so... And I think we're getting takeaway tonight. Which is going to be delicious because it means I get down to meat and chips again. I have a problem. I have a real problem with doner meat and chips. Then again, I've just realised we might actually have enough. Oxygendavid is a lunatic for giving us a field this big as a... I think this is a starter field. Can I do a tutorial on how to use reshade? I don't need to. Don't forget the salad. Oh, don't bring that up, Witchy. Last time I got doner meat and chips, if you remember, I was talking about it during the stream. I said, oh, I'd never get a salad with it because I just hate greens. Guess what? The fools at the takeaway gave me doner meat and chips with the salad on top, which was just like lettuce or whatever it is. My dad went mental. But he found out. He stormed out the house, went down there, shouted at them, and forced them to make me doner meat and chips with no salad. It's not a starter field. Thank you, Blash.
Hello, Dave. Dave. Dave's
Bill Braddock, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. What do you guys think of how the notifications look now, by the way? Because I have tweaked them a bit if you haven't noticed. I think I've got it kind of nailed now for getting things in to the notifications. Stop. Back it up, back it up, back it up. This is... Yeah. We're going to get a lot of money in, but I don't think we're quite going to get to 137,000. Does kebab meat make me drink lots of water? Life makes me drink a lot of water. I'm gonna have to run down a bit later and grab a drum of water, actually. Why can't I do a tutorial on how to use reshade? Because it's so bloody easy, I don't need to. If you can't understand it, don't use it. I mean, especially, like, I'm gonna come clean here. I've got my game settings detuned so that I still get 60 with reshade. One of the many reasons I don't want to do tutorials. Number one, actually list all the reasons. Number one, if I do a tutorial, everybody's gonna ask constantly about problems they're having with reshade that I have no idea what they're talking about. Number two, it takes FPS away and people are gonna blame the game on it. I blame it all on the game, and I don't want Giants getting flack for people using something that takes FPS away and then blaming it on Giants. And number three, I just don't feel like doing it. But I think like numbers 1 and 3 are the most important there. But yeah, one thing I've learned is never do tutorials because people will ask you the weirdest questions in the comments. Also, if you download... How do I know what song is playing? It says so on the top, Simulating Games. This one's Paradise by Jim Yosef, or Jim Yosef by Paradise. I'm guessing it's the other way around. Hello, Alfie. How you doing today, dude? I'm guessing it's Paradise by Jim Yosef, but I mean, I'd need an approaching Nirvana song to really know one way or the other. I'm doing good, Alfie. Hello, Nathaniel. So, I mean, how do I know what song's playing? Because it's up at the top. Oh, do you mean how do I know, like what song to put up there? I don't. I've got a script running in OBS that does it for me. What county am I from? Tipperary. The Premier County. Yeah, I've got a script running from Pretzel to OBS that just auto-generates the song titles at the top. So I have no idea what's playing at any given time. Pretzel knows, OBS knows, you guys probably know if you check the top, but what's the script called? It's part of Pretzel. It's just like it generates a text. I can't even remember how I set this up, to be honest. I think it generates a text file that updates once a second. What do I like for streaming more, Twitch or YouTube? That's a good question, Llama King. What do I enjoy streaming to more? I enjoy streaming to Twitch more because I don't feel like I'm constrained by farm sim, because I don't really care how my views do over there. I don't care about my Twitch channel all that much. And I don't limit my language, because Twitch is a little more freeform with the way that it deals with stuff. Whereas on YouTube, I feel like I've got to do certain things in certain ways. Like to be monetized, I've got to be PG, which, you know, I've always been PG on this channel, so that's fine. But it does get on my nerves at times. And in YouTube, I pretty much have to do Farm Sim if I want any number of people in this stream. And it has to be Farm Sim 17, I've got to do this, and I got to do that, and, you know, I've got to refuel this New Holland, actually, don't I? That's something that I have to do. But, also in terms of, like, getting notifications out, oh my god, is Twitch just so much better. Because you can, like, for you guys, you can turn on email notifications, get an email every time somebody you follow goes live. That is so much better than how YouTube does things. And it works almost every single time. Like, on YouTube, I hit live, and those of you that have notifications turned on, even if you got upset to all notifications, it's rolling a dice. Because YouTube is just bad at running its own systems, apparently. Whereas on Twitch, it's like, you go live and anybody who's got email notifications on gets a notification that you're live. That is such a massive difference and a massive improvement. Spotlessly clean tractor bring to the top of diesel. On that note, Faye, thank you for reminding me. Don't think you intended to, but thank you anyway. I need to get this thing running, don't I? Because I've not used this yet. I can't remember how to get it running. So we're gonna do some investigations with this mod real quick. That doesn't help. What does the Karcher power washer take? It's in Misk. Water, diesel, and cleanser. Cleanser's optional, but ensures your machines are 100% clean. Well, the cleanser is here, and we'll get 1,000 liters of it, because why not? Can I please reset that? Like, would you be awesome and let me reset that game? No. That's irritating. Also, Chris, I did check Discord after you said before the stream. That looked amazing, dude. That looked pretty damn sweet. So I have to go over to the shop to grab that. And can I... Is there like a fuel indicator on this thing that works? Is there any way of knowing how much fuel this thing has? No. But it's apparently empty still. Hello, Adam. I was trying to screw that up intentionally. I've screwed it up accidentally as well. Hello, Adam Kennedy. Another one at the minute. This one's taking about an hour to do. Ooh, fun times, Chris. Fun times indeed. I will, by the way, bring the power washing fluid down to the yard. I'll just do it after the stream off camera. Because I don't think you guys want to see me driving a telehandler from the yard to the shop and then back. Or not even telehandler, like a... Well, probably the Fiat actually, because that's already got a front loader on it. I filled up the tractor and at the power washer. The power washer did get filled as well, Adam. There was, there's no indication of how full it is. But it is full of fuel. Because for some reason it's only showing one layer of, like, fill levels. You're back, you got food. Very nice, Jans. What did you get yourself? Probably won't be anywhere near as delicious as the sandwiches I had during WrestleMania last night, because I made myself some delicious sandwiches. Went down to the kitchen at one point, I was like, I want a sandwich. Opened the fridge, found some corned beef, found some mayonnaise, got some bread. Corned beef mayonnaise sandwiches! The most delicious thing in the world. At like 1 in the morning. Forgot to recharge this. I'm obsessed with your sandwiches. Yes, I am. I love sandwiches. Matthew does not like corned beef. I will admit corned beef is a bit of an acquired taste. Reheated pasta with red sauce. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Right, this... Just magic insta-fill, okay. Sandwiches are good. Corned beef sandwiches are good. I always find something to climb. It wasn't completely upside down, Faye. It wasn't quite that bad. Corned beef and ketchup. No! Ew, no! Dal, that's just wrong. So I should be on Twitch. Could have clipped that. Yeah. Actually, when I was streaming last week, did anybody clip the bit where the pit guy in Project Cars announced to me that I'd be getting rain at the Nürburgring while driving a Lotus 49? Because I think my reaction there was beautiful. I mean, I can't repeat my reaction on this stream. Because it was exclusive to Twitch reaction. Yeah, during a 1 hour race of the Nürburgring and Lotus 49s, I was told, we're expecting rain in 30 minutes, not long after the start of the race. And to PGify the reaction, it was basically, you gotta be kidding me. Because I was doing the Nordschleife, one of the most difficult circuits in the world. In one of the most difficult cars to drive in that game. In an endurance race. And I was told, yeah, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain at a circuit that, you know, is widely regarded as extremely dangerous even in the dry. Corned beef hash is nice. What is corned beef hash? Corned beef is nice. Corned beef, yeah, corned beef is delicious. Corned beef pasties from Greg's are just a gift from heaven. I have no idea what corned beef hash is though. One hour, 40 minutes to seed field 43 with a 15-meter seeder. I have heard, and how do I work the power washer? Turn on a high pressure washer. On. Oh! It's got custom sounds? I'm really impressed by this mod. It's very loud. Corned beef mash on top of the bake. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Thing is, I'm the only one in the house that actually eats corned beef, so it's not exactly surprising. That I don't know what corned beef hash is. When are me fancying doing another multiplayer? Honest answer, probably. I probably won't. I've just realised, by the way, that I meant to keep 240,000 aside to, you know, deal with the to get the BGA running. Guess who forgot to keep 240,000 aside to get the BGA running? Where is the... Oh, I know where the trailer is. The grain trailer, because I want to do a bit of harvesting now. Is actually, what is corned beef? Delicious is what it is. Yeah, maybe we can get it together for one-off special towards the end of FS17, start of FS19. But I mean, it's salted beef. Is that all it is? Is this actually... That field looks different all of a sudden. It's going into the final growth stage before harvestable. We're almost... It's almost time. It is almost time for the poplars to shine. I still regret making that promise to Faye that I do poplars on this map, but oh well. Right, off we go. Next question, where did I put the combine? Is that it? No, no, no. Where's the combine? Oh, it's in field 13, which actually needs some work done to it. Because I'd like to do field 30... Field 21 would be nice to do today, actually. Yeah, let's get over to field 21 and get started over there. It's time. It's not time yet, Faye. They're not fully grown. Hello, Nal Poznik. When sim streaming, he's not today, Adam. He came in towards the start of this stream and basically said I could go till 7. He wants to record instead because videos are more important for him. His channel is mainly videos. And I don't think that should be a surprise to anybody that he prioritizes videos over streams. videos where he gets the vast majority of his views, the vast majority of everything on his channel. He might stream later this week, I don't know, I'll have a word with him later on if he's about. Poplar's more better sugar cane. Gaming Kev, was that English? Like, that was 4 words, yes, but I'm not entirely sure that was a sentence. I will get my event list back tomorrow, by the way. I completely forgot to reset it last night when I was resetting the alert notifications, so it's not gone, it's just asleep today. Hello, Rafal. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? I got a little bit stuck. You're doing well, Rafal. You better be, or else I'll be very sad. I just had a really, really dumb thought that is never gonna happen. Your keyboard just faded. Look, you got a second one. I've got like 3 different keyboards. As for the dumb thought I had, wouldn't it be funny if I small baled this field? Just to see how many thousands of bales I got? Which, by the way, that's not gonna happen. Spoiler alert. But it'd be kind of funny nonetheless. Also, yes, I did just cheat this up here. So deal with it. X. X. O. Hugs and kisses to the harvester. So this field is in oats, if memory serves. Which it usually doesn't, but I think it might this time. That is oats. That is the combine stuck immediately. There we go. If I did that, I'd go mad. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably better off just doing straw bales. Like big bales. I may do some pellets, though. I may turn a tray or 2 of the straw bales into pellets. Because I have noticed we've got a ridiculous excess of straw bales constantly. Which is really nice. Especially seeing as half the crops on this map do give you straw. So that the oats give you quite a lot of grain, as it turns out. That's actually really good. Wow. That's really good. I'm liking the oats. Props to Oxygendavid for this one. Textures are pretty bang on too. I might have a look at how he's implemented oats into this map and potentially implement them into Coldbra as well. Also, there's a goal. We were almost there yesterday as well. I'll be very honest, I don't really take getting the sub goal all that seriously at the moment. Because I never really have. Because, simply put, trolls are a thing and they like subscribing when you're near the goal, so you can get the goal and then they'll unsub after the stream. So I don't really take sub goals all that seriously. You guys can, but it's just a nice little target for a stream. If you are enjoying, by the way, on that note, if you are enjoying, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to get 100 likes on this stream today, or at least 50. Yesterday I took the P1 around the North Life in AC and didn't have a big crash. Yanis, if you got the Ferrari DLC, if you got the DLC with the F2004, take that thing around because it just does not budge.
Hello, Dave.
It is glorious.
Dave's there.
Lone Wolf, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Same goes for anybody with the Assetto Corsa and the Ferrari DLC. And Dream Pack 1, I guess. Take the F2004 around, I guess any track, and you just feel like you're driving a rocket ship. Because that thing, because of the traction control, you basically hit the apex of a corner, and then you just slam the throttle on because it doesn't matter. It sounds amazing. Yes. It is really fun to take around Laguna Seca. You gotta take a bit of an odd line through the corkscrew, but it just goes. It's amazing. By the way, yes, I am recharging this with a phone charger. That's the way that it works. Can you do a shout out for your friend? No. I don't like shoutouts at all. Well, fill me in, Field 21. Which is gonna give lots and lots of stuff. Lots of oats, for sure, lots of straw. So you're gonna make lots and lots of money out of this field, which is always nice. How much are oats per ton? Hello, Lancashire farmer. How much are oats per ton? Just out of curiosity. Oats. Alright, this one 900. Oh. Okay then. Yellow Glengar. How you doing today, dude? Just in the door. Very nice indeed. I presume you're at work? Or something to that effect. Work-like things. 99-ish. 100. Yeah, this is... This field is going to be very profitable if it's 900 per ton, and this... Yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money. 0 complaints would be had. You're driving around your home circuit today in AC. I can't drive around my home circuit in AC because nobody's made a... well, a good oval, for one. But nobody's made that particular oval because... very few people know it even exists. So I'm just using the Nordschleife as my home circuit because I love the Nordschleife. Kinda tempted, though I haven't updated. I should really update Courseplay because I want to use Courseplay to do some of the harvesting. But I don't trust the current version because I've heard there's problems with it. Or the current version I have, I should say. So what I'll do is... No, that's backwards, Dave. That's... No, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. Hello, EJ. How are you doing today? Okay, now I found the right button combinations. We're doing well. Talking about Mondello? Nope. Which version do I have? 055 are the last three. I think they're 1 something now. 502 and then last three are 055. So if somebody wants to go onto the GitHub and tell me what the latest version number actually is, I can be ashamed at how far behind I am with courseplay updates. Your home circuit is Bikiniki. I mean, my effective home circuit is probably like Brands Hatch. Your 058. 055 seems to be mostly stable, but Landy's on the absolute latest version. It's mostly good. What other racing track is there in Ireland? You see, Glengar, the thing is, I said it was an oval. It's a hot rod circuit. Which is why I'm not willing to say, because it's there's not many oval tracks in Ireland. It's very easy to figure out where the area. Well, it's very easy to figure out the area I'm in if I mention the name of the circuit. I shall just say it begins with an R. Kettle Park. This version 70. Oh dear, I'm that far behind, should I? I feel bad now. Need to update. I'm gonna update courseplay after the stream, because if I'm 16 versions behind, it means I am hilariously out of date. Then again, I actually live beside the oval. I don't live within about 10 miles of it, so I can probably say that the my local circuit is Rose Green Raceway, which is the only paved oval circuit in Ireland. Also, I mean, you've got the all the karting circuits, Glengar. You got the one down in Watergrass Hill, which I've done laps on, and is amazing fun. Never heard of it. It's the only paved oval in Ireland, and the racing there is amazing. Used to hold some drifting events, but they kind of got banned. And by got banned, I mean there was literally a court order saying, no, you can't do this because your license doesn't allow for it. Somehow they got away with it for years. Yeah, Rose Green used to be a karting track too, but again, court order kind of prevented that. The drifting circuit was basically, I think, the first corner of the oval and then the karting track, which I always found hilarious. So not only is it the only oval in Ireland, it's also the only roval in Ireland, which I never get ovals. Some of your circuits are frozen lakes in the winter. Most of ours are fields, like literally fields, and they do all our grass racing, which is just they mark out an oval on the grass, and there we go. We got a racetrack. I have to say though, I do love this Lexion. I've never been to NKC. I've been to two. I've raced on 2 tracks, IRL. One is in County. I think it's in County Durham in England. Really good fun. Really nice circuit. The karts just drift naturally. Well, I say naturally. It was a wet day, so of course they were going to drift. And the other was Rose Green, or not Rose Green, Watergrass Hill, which again, really nice circuit. Again, it was wet. I don't know what it is with me going on wet karting circuits, but my luck is not good with getting dry tracks. So the 2 times that I've actually raced in real life, it's been on a wet track. which is where I'm absolutely at my weakest. Let's try outdoor sometime. Yeah, dude, Watergrass Hill is an amazing circuit. I've never done indoor karting. I've only done outdoor racing. Welcome back, Joe. Yeah, there's a lot of people coming back now. I think, would I be right in saying you were completely burnt out of Farm Sim and you're bringing yourself back into the game, Joe? Because I think that's what's been going on for the last month or two across YouTube. Because views have been down everywhere, and I've been very confused. Landy's been very confused, and we've basically just been saying to each other, it's probably burnout. It's probably just people are burned out. You're busy with the Lincolnshire. What did you do, Joe? What did you do? And how much trouble were you in? Welcome back, Michael. It's like I'm not even surprised that it's burnout period, because it's the time in the game's lifespan where people are bored of it. So kind of expect ish low reviews. Maybe he's got himself. Nah. Joe's been in trouble. I know it. I just got that feeling. Maybe he's a Russian spy. You're looking to join them this year, you're bored of helping your family. Fair enough, Joe. You had a busy day bussing clothes and trainers. You just got home, left 9:30 this morning. Dude, that's not the right way to do things. When I go out and buy clothes, I'm not even making this up. When I go out to look for clothes and trainers and stuff, I'll go into like 2 shops and find my favorites, and then I'm like, yep, this stuff, not good. Maybe an hour max. But if I'm looking for something specific, yeah, it'll take maybe an hour and a half. I'm not exactly fussy with clothes. I am, but when I find stuff I like, I'm very, very pleased with it and not overly fussy after that. It's as close to 100 as I'm wanting to bring it right now. Mainly because the tractor was just parked there. And it's 43% full, so yeah, we're gonna empty the harvester and then empty the tractor. You took your nephew out. Oh, fair enough, Michael. That makes a bit more sense. Joskin. Ooh. Quite like the oats texture that Oxy's got on the map. Holy crap, this is full. Ooh, I'm not going to give away what it is, because it's something you guys will like and something I'm going to like. Keep your eyes out on FS UK in the coming days. It may already be released, it may not, I don't know, I haven't checked today. But there is something very interesting on the way. Something that I'll be putting onto this map immediately. Immediately. Because it's just gonna fit. It's just gonna be perfect for what I want. I didn't even know I wanted it. Not the Abbeys. Glengar. Something that I saw last night that I don't think has had a whip topic at all. But that is going to be something quite popular, I think, because of what it is. You saw it? Oh, you saw a picture of it, Chris? Do you agree with my assessment that that thing is going to be very popular because of what it is? There's JCB load-all. It's not the load-all. It's not a load-all. It'd go well with a JCB load-all. But it's not a load-all. It's not front loader attachments. It's not front loader tools of any description. Does it start with a B? I mean, I guess it could. Yeah, I'm gonna check FSUK myself real quick, because I want to check if it's out. Quite honestly, it is not out yet. But it has been uploaded for testing. I know this because that's the picture that I saw, was that it was uploaded for testing. It's going to be something that I'm going to love. I am 100% sure of it. There's going to be a lot of people that'll like it as well. I'm assuming that it works the way that I think it will. This particular item. Gonna get some work done. See you, Michael. Endure your work. Trailer stuck. Trailer not stuck. I need to get a clip out of a video and turn it into an audio clip so I can use it in the soundboard. Is it a backhoe JCB? It is not a backhoe JCB. Goes to check FSUK homepage. Already did. Clangar. Oh, it might be on the homepage. There might be a picture of it on the homepage actually. Let me just real quick check the homepage. Not seeing it on the homepage. Chris, check Discord in a second. Actually, I can send Chris the actual picture. There we go. Chris now knows what it is. Hey, VF. Chris will now be able to know what it is. And he will see very quickly why I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be popular, isn't it, Chris? That is gonna be. You thought it was something else? Oh. That is gonna be a ridiculously popular mod. Big M? It is not a big M. Which is probably a good thing, because almost all the big M's I've seen have been horrific converts to that FS11 one. Such a tease. I know! But when it appears on FSUK, you'll know what you'll know exactly what mod I was talking about. When it appears, you'll know exactly which one I was looking forward to. Because it's not something I'd usually use. It's also not a John Deere before somebody says, you never use John Deere. It's not a John Deere. Is 2 headlands enough for this field? I feel like 2 headlands is enough for this field. Oh yeah, 2 headlands is enough for this field. Is it to do with conventional bales? It is not. Though something is being worked on actually for conventional bales. That I completely just slipped my mind until you mentioned that. There is something being worked on for conventional bales as well. That I'm looking forward to just as much. Chrome Big Pack? Nope. Can I at least share company? What letters does it start with? I'll say it starts with an R. But it doesn't give away the company. And I'm not going to share the company. Because if I share the company, you guys would guess in 5 seconds flat. Here's hoping that wasn't just a troll from this person, by the way. A Massey? Since when does a Massey start with an RVF? Big bag pack? SOB already have a big bag pack out. When I finish up and look at the scoreboard. Or I could use my phone. Yeah, that's kind of a thing I can do. You said I wasn't gonna give up the brand. I know. Ooh. That's based on the Joskin tornado. An umbilical system. Nope. Rostsum Ashniro. Nope. Rake silage disperser. Nope. I will say the R isn't the beginning letter of the brand. It is the beginning letter of the piece of equipment itself. Yeah, Chris thought I was on about the bunning. Which, from what, just looking at it, it's a reskin of the Joskin Tornado, which, it's a good reskin. I like what he's done with it, but it is just a reskin. I do like how this thing harvests. Just all the animations just work really nicely, and if I do this, suddenly this becomes very realistic looking. A Ripper? Maybe. Well, yeah, I know I said it's a reskin. Is Raj the brand? Nope. Is it Rottweiler? Nope. Richard Weston? I've just said the brand does not begin with R. So, Richard Western is out, Ranch is out, as the brand. The piece of equipment itself begins with R. So VF was, well, nowhere near, but better guess with the Ripper than Ranch or Richard Western. It's not a dog either, by the way. It's a piece of farm equipment, and a dog isn't a piece of equipment. It's an animal. Is it a rake? No. Is it a tool or trailer or vehicle? Yes. It is one of those, Blash. Dribble bar. Nope. Rotavator. Nope. This is fun. I'm liking this. In 1850s Germany, everything is a farm machine. Anything's a farm machine if you try hard enough. It's a nice game of 20 questions. You guys have already asked way more than 20 questions. I'm just being generous now. I could call an end to this little game real quick if I wanted to, but I'm kind of enjoying watching you guys flail madly trying to guess what it is. I will say, as soon as I spot it publicly, I will link it on Discord. Is it 2 words or more? Or 1. The equipment, the type of equipment is 2 words. So it rules out cultivator and seeder. Unless I'm being really mean and calling them cultivating machines and seeding machines. The actual name of the item is 1 word. I did notice fuse dip, so who just went and googled stuff to try and figure it out? Drill. That's 1 word, dude. The role that it has is 2 words. Is it hay equipment? It could be used for hay. Dribble bar. I don't think you'd use a dribble bar with hay, Glengar. Unless you got some really weird hay up your part of the county, I don't think that's something you want to be doing. Is it a baler? Llama King seems to be getting onto something here. It is a baler. It must be a rake, he says, after I've already revealed it's a baler. Also, rake is 1 word, dude. Is it an rake? No, I would never use that. Jamie, that's an interesting suggestion, for sure. It was very interesting. It may or may not be correct. Yes, it is a class Roland, but there's something interesting about it that I really like. Something very, very interesting about it that I like. And you guys know that I hate brown balers generally. I hate brown balers in farm sim. They just irritate the crap out of me. But this one, it looks special. And I'm not gonna ruin it. It's already a class round out. I know, I've got it.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave there.
Dude who wants to advertise his Twitch channel on YouTube. How on earth did YouTube allow that to happen? Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Is it Sotillos? It is not Sotillos. Noor wants to play this game. You're better off actually, Noor, I'm gonna be honest, waiting until October. Because towards the end of October, start of November, Farming Simulator 19 is going to be released. Oh, did he post a picture of it, Glengar? Yes, it's the one Farm posted. That's why I'm looking forward to it. Because I know Farm's work, and I know the stunning brilliance he does. Like even this morning's video, you saw that I was using the Albert bag lifter. Yeah, that thing is amazing. If you've got the SOB big bags, use the Albert bag lifter. Seriously, you will not regret it. And you might have noticed my texture is slightly different. If Nathan's about, I whipped the zip file he put onto he put in the Slack, and I'm using his textures. So props to Nathan 6930 for reskinning the SOB big bags, so I didn't have to. Also, hello Dan. Yeah, that rant by Farm looks stunning. What's the drum he's adding to it for? You'll find out in time. You will find out. Why would a Class Roland have a drum? Bet you FS19 will be released October 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I have heard a rumor that it is going to be the 26th. It is unconfirmed. There is no release date announced. But going off previous games, the 26th would seem like a good bet. So it'll be in that time period for sure. It'll be within like a week of the 26th. Hello Liablo. Is this online? This is not online. This is single player because I've got actually a private version of the map. Hello Rupert as well. This is my own personal edit of Oakfield. Just to literally all I've done to this map is I've upped the crop densities because it looks nicer. But as a result, I can't do multiplayer on it. Saw to come in TeamSpeak last night. No, I didn't actually. Also, Nicholas is the single best tag team champion in history. For those of you who don't know and don't follow wrestling, last night an actual child was in a match. Because the one of the guys they've got in WWE at the moment is called Braun Strowman. His entire thing is like this ridiculously huge muscle man. Because he used to be a real world strongman, but various injuries and stuff ended that career for him. So he went into wrestling, and now he's just being, his character is just this insanely strong dude who can beat anyone. He beat every tag team on WWE Raw in a battle royal thing to get a championship match at WrestleMania, but that was then told he needed a partner, so he went into the crowd and picked out a 10-year-old child who just stood at the side of the ring for the entirety of the match. Which it's hilarious, but kind of really dumb at the same time. How long am I playing FS17? How long have I been playing it? Since the day it came out. How long will I be playing? There's about 20 minutes left in the stream today, so about that long. It's usually roughly a month after the playing. It is usually the last Tuesday in October is when the new Farm Sims release. Also, Dan, I don't know if you saw on Facebook the interview, or Twitter, or wherever, the interview with Nicholas and Braun Strowman after the match. Backstage. Who's streaming next? Landy should be, if he's not recording as well. If he is recording, then hey, I'm not streaming for a third hour. I'm just not, because I want to record myself today, and the stream is already an hour longer than I'd expected. No, oh, you need to see that, dude. Also, I heard rumors. I will talk to you on TeamSpeak later. I have heard rumors about the main event result. Why it happened the way that it happened. Specifically with the the blood, but why, who won one? And I can guarantee it's dumber than you could possibly have expected. Sim say why he wasn't streaming. Yes, he did. He wanted to record videos instead. So Sim sees videos as being a lot more important to him than streams because... was it another lesson? It was not a lesson. It has something to do with SummerSlam. Actually, I'll just come out and say it. Apparently Brock Lesnar won the main event of WrestleMania last night because Vince McMahon wants to put him up against Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam. Hello, Chicken Double Strips. That's a really funny name. Because, you know, keeping the title on somebody everybody dislikes for being a part-timer who never shows up is a really good idea. Keep it on for another, what, 4 months? 4 or 5 months? Really good idea. Seems legit, I know. So he's apparently got 2 contracts at the moment. One with UFC where he's got dates left. One with WWE where he's got dates left. And they're just keeping him on as champion because it was the one night where Roman wouldn't have got booed if he did win because people are kind of bored of Lesnar. Is Oakfield an Irish map because you found a van with a Dublin plate? No, Oakfield is based, I think it's like half an hour from Landy in England. Oh god, that's why you should have won, dude. I mean, how they didn't just call an audible then and say, okay, Roman wins because this is going to get him over. That would have got him over as a babyface. That would, like, yes, turning him heel would do it as well in time, but like to get him over as a legitimate badass, that they should have called an audible. They should have just said, okay, actually, no, this looks amazing, Roman's winning. Because people would have been cool with that. Or like have him pass out in a Kimura or something, I don't know. Have Brock lock in a sleeper hold or something, have Roman pass out covered in blood. That would have been amazing. Do the Stone Cold thing. You know, there's so much they could have done with that they just didn't. Sure, Farm is releasing that beta. From what I've seen, yes. Chris has seen the same screenshot I have. I believe he is releasing that beta, Glengar. What makes you ask that question? Is it because it looks very similar to Satilla's one, which... It did, granted it does actually look very similar, but... I mean, it's a class for land. It's not gonna not look similar. And at the same time, Farm's got enough respect that within, I think, the community as a whole, between everybody, that if he asks permission for something, he's probably going to get permission to do something. You know, if Farm approached you and asked, you said a small edit of it. Okay, time to come clean. I've legitimately seen the page that says he's uploaded it for testing. Is what about related to Cobra, e.g. family or friends? You know the house that's like right beside, is it Field 9 on Cobra? You know the one where you're going down to the crossroads from the main yard? And there's a house into the left? That's where his parents live. So, yeah, family. He worked there for many years himself. And his family is actually... See what you... His family is actually, as he said fairly recently, leaving Cobra very soon. They will no longer be working the farm. So there's a reason Bullet Bill has always made Cobra, and there's kind of a running joke that Bullet Bill makes one map consistently and really good, and that's Cobra. And that's because that's his... That's literally his farm, as he sees it. Like that's where he grew up. That's where he worked. That's where his family, his parents live. I mean, it's like me making a 3D model of my own house. It's, you know, the same thing. There's just that inherent connection between Bullet Bill and Cobra that I don't think will ever be broken. Despite the fact that he's retiring the current, I'm going to say this very specifically, he's retiring the current version of Cobra. The version from FS17 will not be brought forward. The version from FS17 is basically the version from FS15 and FS13 before. That map is being retired. That's not to say there won't be Cobra in FS19, just the current version is being retired. Has Bill made anything else besides Cobra and the West Coast? I can say Lone Oak at this point. It's as you guys know, in with the Frontier test team, and seeing them work is astonishing. Really opens my eyes to what testing truly is. But he has made Lone Oak, which is an American map, which is really nice looking, but I get the horrible feeling won't do very well because it's an American map. Which sucks, quite honestly. I really wish the farm sim community would embrace different styles of maps, because I'd love to play American maps, but the people just don't watch. And at the end of the day, I kind of have to play the maps that people will watch. Was Cobra Farm's first map? Yep. Cobra was his first map. The West Coast was his second map. How's testing for Lono coming along? I haven't checked in yet today into the testing room, but the map's still unfinished. I should mention that the map is not yet finished. It's being tested and built side by side at the moment. It seems to be kind of going pretty well. I've not looked at the new version yet, but there's new buildings in it from what I've heard. Compared to the previous version I had a look at. And it should be out fairly soon. Once build's finished, it'll just go hardcore testing, and shouldn't be too much longer. And then you got Oxy's Irish map, which will probably go into testing very soon, from what I've been hearing. And that's a map I'm really looking forward to. That's a map that I think I can... I've said it privately, I'll say it publicly. I have 100% confidence that Oxy's Irish map is going to be the biggest map for FS17. It's going to be effectively a replacement for Spring Hill and Naveswell and any other maps that people really enjoy playing multiplayer on. I've not seen any of the map yet, but people always like Irish maps. And yeah, it'll be good because he's I think I've said this before. He has asked me to be a consultant for the map, so that's why you'll see him in Landy streams asking me seemingly random questions, like about trains and post boxes and phone booths, because he wants to get it to be an authentic Irish feel. He doesn't want to do the cartoony Irish that too many people do, or the unrepentant Irish that unfortunately Ballincraig is. He's told me the kind of vibe that he wants. He's been asking you for advice. Yeah, he'll ask people for Irish. He'll ask people for advice because he's that kind of guy. But that's a map that's gonna be good. You sure it'll do Ireland justice. It's the map that I've wanted for a while. Because I've wanted... And I've been saying this for... I think since FS15. Is it like... Irish maps by and large. I'm going to lump them all into one broad category here. Because there's different ways that they do this. Irish maps by and large aren't very good. They have various different mistakes. They just irritate the crap out of me. It is Jengar, but you never know. He might convert it up to 19. But there's various stuff that irritates the crap out of me, both as a player and as a map, somebody who's worked on a map. And I know that I've given up, so I'm not going to call myself a map maker, but somebody who's worked on a map, somebody who knows the ins and outs of GE, to a level where I could make a map very easily. There's basic errors made quite a lot of the time, and I've wanted for the longest time for a top map maker, like Bullet Bill, like Oxygendavid, like people of that caliber, even Dusty Dave, Lancy Boy, who granted us to make mistakes that are a bit silly. Hey, Simulation for the Nation, by the way. I've wanted a top caliber map maker to come along and do an Irish map, just I guess to show the farm sim community what can be done. Like, what happens when somebody who knows the compromises that you gotta make with a farm sim map makes those compromises in a way that's, you got in a way that makes sense for the game, because Oxy will do that, and I'm so very pleased that he's doing an Irish map. It's very likely, if I like it at all, because you guys know me, if I like it at all, it's going to be my favourite map for Farm Sim 17. Like, there will be no competition for it. Hello, Barney Wilson. That, that's the long and the short of it. Is if I like the Irish map, it's gonna be my favourite. To be honest, if I like it, it means it's the best Irish map for FS17. I like Ballincraig to an extent, but it's not something I put on the channel regularly because it irritates the crap out of me. I like the views on Ballincraig, and I like how it looks, but actually playing it, not so much. Having a good day? Yeah. Donetsk, I'm kind of, which for those of you who are new, who've never heard the name Donetsk before, was going to be my map. Gonna come clean. I'm glad that I quit. Glad that I quit making it, because if I were to release it for FS17, it would not be the map that I wanted to make. Because going into GE, up until I quit, looking at the map while I was doing field defs, I was just looking at it and thinking, this is actually really bad. I can do so much better, and it's not worth. Yeah, I don't have the time to do everything I want to do with that map, or I didn't, and there was only one decision I could make. Does that mean I've quit mapping altogether? No! I'll make a map for FS19. I know what I'm doing now. It'll come together a lot faster than Donetsk ever did. Will it be started immediately once FS19 releases? No. I want to find... I'm going to go looking in Google Maps for a nice area to do that has a decent sized yard and a few nice looking fields around it, and some varied landscapes and stuff. And I'll make possibly a small map, possibly a full 2x. Mine's used somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Dan, I get where he was with Ings Farm, because for those of you that don't know Silver Queen's Farm, I get where he was now, because you look at it with what you learn over the months and months and months that you work on it, and you just look at what you did at the start, you're like, this is terrible. the first map that you work on is the hardest, because you start off with a blank canvas and that's intimidating as hell. And then you start working on it, you build it up, you build it up, you build it up, you start becoming happy with it, and then you get to a point where you've learned enough that you look back at the stuff you've done previously and, oh my god, I'm terrible. This is terrible. No, this all needs to change. Like, none of this is now up to my standards. For myself. So, I mean... What job am I going to do next? The next job I'm going to do is finishing the stream, Barney, because we are running up to time, and could you guys let me know if Landy's going live? Thank you for additives, of course. Yes, Glengar, there we go. Could you guys let me know, I'm hoping, when Landy goes live? If not, I'll just continue into my machine. My computer machine tells me it's 7 o'clock. He's not live yet. Hopefully he's decided he wants to stream. No sign of Landy yet. He might have decided he wants to record instead today. I really don't know. He, to be fair, Glengar, he did tell you. He usually starts at 8. Barney, I talk to Landy regularly. I actually talk to Landy near daily. I set my streams up so that I finish when he starts. He does not usually start at 8 o'clock. Because I usually finish at 7, so Landy usually starts at 7. Even on a Monday. Because Sim usually goes 6 till 7. I've been live for a while. I've been live for just a little skosh under 2 hours. He usually finishes at 8. In fact, that's usually when Chris starts. And here's the thing. I'm gonna out Chris on something here. Which I'm not even sorry for. If you're like, when we're in TeamSpeak, if Chris wants to go stream, he'll just up and say, "Okay, I'll be back in a little bit, guys," and then immediately disconnect. Yeah, you just hear, "Back in a bit. User is disconnected from your channel." Chris also goes live after Landy though, which is. You guys both have different audiences. Chris is more of an Irish one. You got more of a British one. He's live! Well, in that case, I will leave you, beautiful people, by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Oakfield Farm, not Colbert Park Farm. If you want more farm sim from me, head on over to the channel page. There was a Colbert Park Farm video this morning, roleplay. I was seeding corn and sugar beets. All roleplay, all the time. Got rid of MR because I didn't like it. But until next time, stay safe. And goodbye.
Bye, have a great time.